Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Olu. It's a pleasure to have you here. This is a space where we explore the fascinating world of relationships, self-improvement, and emotional intelligence. We delve into topics that touch on the intricacies of the human heart and mind. We believe in understanding ourselves better to foster healthier connections. Today, we're diving deep into the subject of emotional detachment in early-stage romantic relationships among young people. So let's get started, shall we? Emotional detachment isn't always easy to understand, but it's a common phenomenon in many early-stage romantic relationships. Let's delve a little deeper into what this means. Emotional detachment is essentially a defense mechanism. It's an emotional state that people often adopt to shield themselves from feeling vulnerable or emotionally wounded. Imagine it as a protective wall built around a person's emotions. It's a way of avoiding the intensity of feelings that come with being in love or feeling deeply connected to someone. Emotional detachment can take various forms. It might appear as a lack of interest, a seeming emotional unavailability, or even indifference in a romantic relationship. This shouldn't be confused with simply needing space or time alone, which is a healthy part of any relationship. Emotional detachment is more about an ongoing pattern of avoiding emotional intimacy. It's important to identify emotional detachment early on, as it can significantly impact the health of a relationship. You might be wondering, how can you recognize emotional detachment in your own relationship or that of a friend? Well, the signs aren't always starkly apparent, but with a keen eye you can spot them. One of the most common signs is a lack of communication. You may notice that there's less sharing of thoughts, feelings, or even mundane day-to-day experiences. This withdrawal might be subtle, but it's a telltale sign of emotional detachment. Next, you might observe an avoidance of deep, meaningful conversations. If your partner seems to shy away from discussing the future or evades emotionally charged topics, it could indicate they're emotionally detached. Indifference towards your feelings is another red flag. Does your partner seem uninterested or dismissive when you express your emotions? That's not a good sign. Furthermore, a distinct lack of empathy can signal emotional detachment. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. If your partner rarely shows empathy towards you, it's likely they're emotionally disconnected. Now, why does emotional detachment occur? It could be due to past traumas, a fear of commitment, or a simple lack of emotional maturity. Understanding the root cause can provide perspective and guide you towards finding a resolution. Remember, recognizing these signs early can make a world of difference in how your relationship progresses. Once you've identified emotional detachment in your relationship, the next step is to navigate it effectively. Now, this might seem like a tall order, but it's not as daunting as it first appears. The key is understanding and patience. And the first step in this journey, open and honest communication. You see, it's essential to express your feelings and concerns without judgment or blame. To create a safe space where both parties can be vulnerable, can voice their fears and insecurities. This step, though seemingly simple, can be a game changer in breaking down walls of detachment. But remember, it's not always about fixing things. Sometimes it's about acknowledging that there might be deeper issues at play. Emotional detachment is often a symptom, not the disease itself. It could be a sign of unresolved trauma, mental health concerns, or personal struggles. And when this is the case, seeking professional help is not just recommended, it's crucial. A trained therapist can provide the tools and guidance to navigate these complex waters. And finally, patience. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is emotional connection. It takes time to break down walls, to heal, to re-establish trust. So be patient, be kind to yourself and to your partner. Emotional detachment can be a challenge, but with understanding and patience, it's not insurmountable. Thank you for joining me on this journey into understanding emotional detachment. We've explored its definition, how to identify it in early-stage romantic relationships, and ways to navigate through it. Remember, it's a common occurrence and calls for understanding and patience. If you're experiencing it, don't be hard on yourself, and if you're with someone who is, show them empathy. Let's continue to learn and grow together. Please subscribe to Relationship Avenue channel for more insights into relationships and emotional intelligence.